Welcome to Unews for Wednesday, July 3rd. I'm Lorraine, Cáceres, filling in for Carolina Sarasa. We begin with major protests erupting coast to coast over conditions at migrant detention centers. Eyewitnesses and lawmakers reporting inhumane conditions, and a new government report showing photographic evidence of the crisis at these facilities. Station Move On that planned the protest said there were almost 200 demonstrations around the country. Meanwhile, President Trump has said that massive deportation raids will begin after the July 4th holiday. And while the country figures out how to deal with the crisis at the border, in Iowa, one police department is now saying that enforcing immigration laws is not their job. Mike Interiano reports. Important ruling in favor of immigrant rights. A judge blocked an order from Attorney General Barr that tried to deny bail for asylum seekers and holding people indefinitely in detention centers. Luis Mejid has those details. A major setback for the White House. The battle over a citizenship question on the upcoming census has finally ended. The court ruling against the Trump administration's effort to put that question on the form. Andrea Linares has more.
600 million documents will be mailed to 130 million households for next April's census count. And in regards to the citizenship question, it was last asked in the year 1950, but beginning in 1970, a citizenship question was asked in a long-form questionnaire sent to a small number of households alongside the main census. And in 2010, there was no long-form questionnaire. Lorraine, now back to you.
Thank you, Andrea. And military tanks have arrived on the National Mall ahead of President Trump's planned 4th of July festivities featuring a military parade and flyovers in Washington, D.C. Meanwhile, the situation in the Middle East is escalating. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani is warning Europe and others that Tehran will, quote, take the next step in increasing its uranium enrichment on Sunday. Iran said Unews, we're learning more about a boat ride. Welcome back to Unews. Major League Baseball is still mourning the sudden loss of pitcher Tyler Skaggs. There was a moment of silence Tuesday night for the 27-year-old Angel star before their game against the Texas Rangers. This as authorities reveal that an autopsy is now complete. Jorge Hernandez reports. So tragic. And as families head to the beach for the holiday, one dad is sharing a frightening image. His drone capturing a shark swimming just feet away from his wife and children. All this happening at a beach where a surfer was also attacked. David Romo has the story. And the city of Denver, Colorado has partnered with the U.S. Department of Agriculture to round up and kill. of Florida is now suing, and Micah Kubik, the organization's executive director, is joining us now to talk about it. Plus, investigation is underway after a massive house explosion. Rescue efforts going on late into the night to try and find survivors. One man dramatically rescued after calling for help on his cell phone. Eileen Cadet has more. Police in Arkansas have released video of two officers shooting a man who they say was stealing a vehicle last month. And a warning, this video could be disturbing to some viewers. It happened after Florida, where a woman is under arrest after two of her puppies died in a hot car. They were locked up inside the vehicle as the temperature climbed to more than 90 degrees. As Grecia Lata reports, some Good Samaritans called 911 when they saw the animals in distress. It's a story you have to see to believe. A man caught on camera ramming his boat into another couple's boat in Michigan. Now that man is behind bars. Paola Byron has new details on why authorities say the suspect may have turned violent. Coming up, a protest over the gas in Venezuela. A 16-year-old teenager was blinded after being shot by police. The incident happening during a crackdown on people protesting the domestic gas shortage. Azul Alvarez has more and a warning. Some viewers may find this story disturbing. And coming up, Team USA beats on Capitol Hill. The backlash against Facebook's Libra project has begun. The project is a digital currency that Facebook first announced several weeks ago. Now the how to exciting news in sports. A huge World Cup win for Team USA. They beat England in a down-to-the-wire thriller. Now they're just one win away from another title. The defending champions did it all without one of their stars, Megan Rapinoe, who was out with an injury. Yoridi Marungi has the details. And I'm joined now by our producer, Maridi, a die-hard soccer fan who's been following the Women's World Soccer Cup very closely. Maridi, women's soccer teams have been struggling for the attention of fans. Is this changing?
Great.
We made it to the scene.
It's getting there.
Are we going to be competing here between...
Well,
so it's definitely exciting times. Thank you so much, Maridi. You've tried planking and the ice bucket challenge. Thanks for staying with us. It's the new challenge taking social media by storm. In the bottle cap challenge, people are expected to kick off a cap from a bottle without knocking down that bottle. For some, it's an impossible task. For others, it's a chance to show off some serious skills. Miriam Arias explains.
Disease, also known as ALS. But, you know, that's one of the many.
I mean, we can say that there's been a lot more dangerous challenges of, like, in social media.
Definitely. One of them actually is the In My Feelings challenge. It started safely enough, actually, you know, dancing to Drake's song of the same name, until some people decided to, of course, up the ante and jump out of cars. Now, this challenge also went by other names. You might know it as the Chiggy challenge or the Kiki challenge. Also dangerous, the La Chona challenge. Again, jumping out of cars here to dance. And another Don't Try This at Home challenge is probably the one with the Tide Pod. It's a Tide Pod challenge where people would eat laundry detergent pods. So
that was actually, I think, the most dangerous, especially for young kids.
I agree, so definitely have to stay safe with those kinds of things. Now, talking about safe, a much safer thing that is trending on social media. Now, a granddad goes gaga for Lady Gaga. Check out what happened when Jim Kenyon heard he's going to see Lady Gaga in concert. So that was Kenyon's wife, Mary Beth, on the video. His granddaughter actually was the one that posted the video on Twitter. Now, all three do get to go to the concert next May. They're bound to have a great time, don't you think so, Lorraine?
Yeah, definitely. And that just made my weekend, I have to say. Cutest reaction to a little Gaga fan there.
It's amazing, and the video has more than 5 million views, so...
I can believe it, yeah.
Yeah, and in terms of, you know, being safe, like, those are very fun, trending videos that we love to see.
Well, that was a fun little segment, and I want to see you try that challenge. You have to post your video. That's all the time we have for today. I'm Lorraine Cáceres, stepping in for my colleague, Carolina Sarasa. I will ask, what are your plans for the weekend?
Okay, so luckily I do have tomorrow off, so I'm going to celebrate with my friends and family the 4th of July. Then I have Friday off too, so I have a long weekend. I'm going to be here, so a staycation. I think it's fun. Traveling this weekend can be a little...
Yeah, it can be a little hectic, but it's always fun because it's a really nice long break. It's amazing weather. You get to see family. I'm going to New York to see my sister.
That's exciting.
A baby. They just bought a house. So I'm very excited.
Is this your first time being an aunt?
Yeah.
Your first one?
We're going to leave you with these beautiful images of South Beach. Take a look. It's a dreamy day out there. It's incredibly hot here in Miami. This is just literally a few miles away from our studio. We really hope you enjoyed this 4th of July weekend. We will surely celebrate, and we hope to see you here Monday. Miriam, I'll see you here Monday as well, right?
I will be here Monday after this amazing long weekend.
Enjoy 4 days of amazing family time. We will be very happy to see you back here next week.